There are 5 subscriptions sitting on the average American's credit card right now that are quietly worth every dollar. There are about 7 more on the same card that are bleeding money every single month, and the cardholder doesn't even remember signing up for them. 12 years auditing client bank statements as a financial coach, I'll tell you the truth. Nobody at the subscription company wants you to hear. Most of what you're paying for fails a simple 3-question math test. 5 subscriptions pass it. The rest die this weekend. The number 1 pick on this list costs $0 and replaces $467 a year in subscriptions you're almost certainly paying for right now. By Sunday night, you can cut your $219 a month subscription bill down to under $25. Here's what your bank already knows about you. C+R Research surveyed 1,000 Americans in 2024. They estimated their monthly subscription spend at $86. The actual itemized number was $219. That gap, $133 a month, is $1,596 a year, disappearing into auto renewals nobody remembers. NerdWallet ran a follow-up survey in early 2026. 55% of Americans now plan to significantly cut subscriptions this year. 63% of parents. The audit is happening with or without you. The only question is whether you run it deliberately or whether your bank runs it for you when something else breaks. The math test has 3 questions. Anything on your card that fails any of them gets canceled this weekend. First, cost per use. Annualize the price. A $9.99 monthly subscription is $120 a year. Divide that by how many times you actually opened it last month. Under $1 per use, it stays. Over $1 per use, it dies. Second, free alternative. Is there a free option that delivers 80% of the value? If yes, cancel it. Third, net return. Does this subscription give you back more than it costs over the next 12 months by saving you money, making you money, or replacing another paid subscription? If yes, keep it. If no, gone. These 3 questions kill 9 out of 10 subscriptions on the average client's card. Here are the 5 that survive. Number 5. Cloud storage. Specifically, iCloud Plus or Google One at the 200 gigabyte tier. $2.99 a month, $36 a year. Cloud storage that acts like backup insurance. A client of mine had her teenage daughter drop an iPhone in a swimming pool last August. 2,400 photographs from the first 3 years of her grandson's life were gone. She would have paid $4,000 to recover them. iCloud Plus would have prevented every minute of that grief for less than 10 cents a day. The free tiers are decoys designed to fail you. Apple gives you 5 gigabytes free. Google gives you 15 gigabytes free. A modern smartphone generates 30 to 50 gigabytes a year just in photos and videos. Anyone with a phone older than 18 months has already exceeded the free allotment and stopped getting backups without realizing it. This is not a subscription. This is insurance. The premium is $36 a year. The claim payout on the day you need it is every photograph, every contact, every document you have ever made. Number 4. A password manager. Bitwarden Free costs $0. 1Password costs $2.99 a month. The IBM cost of a data breach report tracks individual identity theft cases. The average victim absorbs $1,343 in direct out-of-pocket recovery costs and roughly 200 hours of phone calls, paperwork, and credit freezes. One leaked password compromises every account where the password was reused. The average person uses 5 to 7 passwords across more than 100 accounts. A password manager generates and stores unique 20-character passwords for every site, syncs across every device, and unlocks with one master password that the user actually remembers. Bitwarden Free is open source, audited annually, and platform agnostic. There is no free alternative that matches it, because Bitwarden Free already is the free alternative. iCloud Keychain works only on Apple devices. Google Password Manager works only on Chrome. Bitwarden works on everything. One prevented compromise pays for the rest of the user's life. 60 seconds to install. Number 3. YouTube Premium at $13.99 a month. The average American spends 49 minutes a day on YouTube. That is 298 hours a year. With ads, that is roughly 1,500 ad interruptions absorbed annually. The cost per use math is 46 cents a day, cheaper than the time tax of watching ads you didn't consent to. But the real reason this passes the test is hidden in the bundle. YouTube Premium includes YouTube Music, which is a full music service equivalent to Spotify at no extra cost. Spotify Premium is $11.99 a month. Anyone currently paying for both YouTube and Spotify Premium is paying twice for what YouTube Premium delivers once. The net cost after canceling Spotify is about $24 a year for ad-free YouTube and a full music catalog. This is the only streaming service on this list because it is the only one that replaces another subscription instead of adding one. The family plan at $22.99 covers up to 5 household members. That is $4.60 per person. If this kind of math is useful, hit subscribe. These breakdowns run weekly. Number 2, Costco Gold Star membership. It costs $65 a year, which is $5.42 a month. There is exactly one subscription on this list that pays the cardholder back more money than it costs. Costco's United States renewal rate is 92.1%, higher than Netflix, higher than Amazon Prime, higher than any streaming service ever recorded. 9 out of 10 members keep paying because the math actually works. The average American household drives 13,500 miles a year. At Costco's typical fuel discount of 10 to 30 cents a gallon, that is $135 to $270 in gas savings alone before a single grocery item is purchased. Multiple personal finance analyses confirm $300 to $1,000 a year in household grocery savings versus traditional retail. Costco caps margin on every product at 14 to 15%. That margin cap is the entire reason this works. The membership fee is essentially the company's profit. Everything bought after that, Costco is selling at near cost. Skip the executive tier at $130 unless monthly Costco spending exceeds $270. The 2% reward only pays for the upgrade above that threshold. Gold Star is the right tier for most households. Number 1, the Public Library Card and the Libby app. It costs $0. The most valuable subscription in America is the one your tax dollars already paid for. 80% of Americans have not activated theirs. Libby is an app developed by Overdrive with United States public libraries. The library card unlocks the entire Overdrive catalog, ebooks, digital audiobooks, and over 200 digital magazines. United States libraries handled 555 million digital book loans through Libby in 2023 alone. Audiobooks play in CarPlay and Android Auto. Variable speed playback goes up to 3 times normal speed, the same as Audible. Ebooks sync directly to a Kindle. Audible costs $14.95 a month. Kindle unlimited costs $11.99 a month. Scribed, now called Everend, costs $11.99 a month. A digital magazine, all access bundle, costs $9.99 a month. Stack them together and a cardholder is paying $467 a year for what the library system delivers for free. The catch is wait times on popular new releases. 3 to 12 weeks for hot titles. The solution is multiple library cards. Many systems offer non-resident cards for $25 to $50 a year. Brooklyn Public Library offers the Books Unbanned card free to anyone in the United States ages 13 through 21. Power readers carry 3 or 4 library cards across different counties and never wait for anything. This is what every other subscription on this list aspires to be. Free at the point of use, funded by infrastructure that already exists, replaces multiple paid services. Activation is a 10-minute walk to a local branch this weekend. One pattern worth knowing for entertainment. None of the streaming services individually pass the 3-question test, so treat them as a quarterly menu, not permanent subscriptions. Pick one service per quarter. Subscribe for 2 or 3 months. Watch what you came for. Cancel. Move to the next. Every major service preserves your watch history and watch list for instant resubscription. Rotation costs $10 to $15 a month instead of $45 to $55 for stacking 3 or 4 services simultaneously. Annual savings, $360 to $480. 5 subscriptions that survive the math. iCloud or Google One for $36. Bitwarden for $0. YouTube Premium for $168. Costco for $65. Library card for $0. Total annual cost for the entire stack, under $300. The average American spends $219 a month, $2,628 a year. Replacing that with these 5 puts $2,300 back in the bank account by next Christmas. The FTC Click to Cancel rule, finalized October 2024, requires every subscription on your card to be as easy to cancel as it was to sign up. Amazon paid $2.5 billion in September 2025 for violating that rule, the largest civil penalty in FTC history. The companies will not fight you. The cancel button is 1 click away by federal law. This Saturday, pull up your bank statement. Highlight every recurring charge. Apply the 3 questions. By Sunday night, the only ones left should be on this list. Take it or leave it.